Peluche. Uy.
Buena.
Huecha.
¿Qué es eso? Turn some Latin American way.
There you go.
Savage with the
You're
machete.
filming it. Alright, we need to get this thing ripped. It needs to be 450 degrees right now.
This is not usually how we start things over here, but the new pizza oven is ready and the guys are making bread over there and I didn't want to miss that out. But anyway, welcome back to building a house in the top of a mountain. I have been reading lots of comments lately about people saying and wondering why this building is taking so long. I haven't read comments of people that say this house is gonna take like 20 years to be ready because I'm such a slow worker. But the truth is that I'm trying to enjoy the process. For me, life is not about the final goal. It's not about getting to the finish line. For me, it is about the journey that takes to get there. And that is what I'm doing right here. I go with the flow. I don't like to rush things up. Not now. Because everything I do that, things don't come up as well as they do when I'm patient with things. And that's what I'm trying to do with the house. I want this house to be good. I want this house to be great, well done. And that's why I'm taking every single step, one step at a time. Don't die. Anyway, today we're gonna continue in the construction of this house. I already put some of the beams in the other side. These horizontal beams are gonna be like there to here, that are part of the supports for the roof. I gotta continue placing those beams as long as I can. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to order more materials because I'm running low on the 6 inches carriolas right now. That are the ones that I'm using to make those horizontal beams. What did I do? I used to start in the day and I think I used to mess it up big time already. I measured this thing, I got it right, it's 288 centimeters, and then I went to cut the beam, this one that is right here. And some way, I don't know how this happened, instead of cutting 288, I cut 278. So now this thing is down by 10 centimeters and there is no way that I can make this one work. So what I'm gonna have to do is measure and cut a different one. But the good thing is that I'm not gonna have to throw this one away because I can still cut it small enough to fit it in the smaller space over there. So this is not a loss at all. Come on, bro. Oh, I got you! We have the puppies out now. We have been letting them out for the last couple of days. We're like almost all day long. It's basically like a training for them to get used to the entire land because we have had them inside there of that fence for a pretty long time, and it was mainly because they would escape, go to the jungle, and also they will kind of like bark a lot to people, even try to bite them, and it was just like a precaution. But now they are getting trained to be free, just running as how they're supposed to do, like farm dogs, farm wild dogs. That's it. This is take 2. I made sure I got the right measurement this time, so hopefully this one is gonna work. Oh yeah! This is what I was talking about, boy. Oh yeah. Now is where I just got my hair in my mouth. Now is where the complicated part is gonna take place. I gotta weld it in there, and as those beams are so thin, 1/16 of an inch, it makes it way harder for the welder to just meld that 1/16 of an inch instead of cutting it. And there is where I gotta be very patient. I feel with the time I'm getting better and better at welding these very tedious to work metal. I think one of the tricks that I am using now is just go very slow and just tag it, wait, tag it, wait, tag it, wait. Maybe it's not the proper way to weld, but it's the one that is working right now for me to put these beams together and make them as strong as I can. It would be awesome if I were able to put those ones, like, I don't know, maybe at least 2 more in this brow and also these ones on the corner right there. That would be a great progress for one single day. It's running low on gas. That sound is no bueno. That's bad. It means that I'm out of gas and that I'm gonna have to go to town. No, going to town is not the problem at all. The main problem is the time that it takes me to go to town. I gotta pick up all my tools, put them back in the shed. Because if I leave them outside, I don't know if it is gonna rain or what's gonna happen, and then my tools are gonna be broken and I'm gonna have more tools to build my house. And doing all this takes me a pretty long time that I could be using for constructing the house. That was a whole 45 minutes worth of riding a bike. And the good thing is that I discovered that I can carry a little bit of gas in the back of the motorbike. This is half of 5 gallons, that should be 2.5 gallons. I haven't just rolling down. But yeah, I can carry it in the bike, and that is great news. This one goes over here. Just like this. Do you remember this morning when we started, we were there in the pizza oven trying to make some bread? It's ready. This is what is left. I ate most of it. Kaylee made a, what you guys call it? Jelly jam? I think it's a jelly jam you guys call it. But yeah, the point is that that thing was made with berries from down there in the jungle. There's like a berries field over there, and she grabbed some of those ones. She made a very delicious jelly jam. She put it in the bread, and this is great. This is delicious, and I love it. We gotta make it almost every day now. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. There is one more of those horizontal beams already. I have been welding them all the way around, so I don't have this problem of water getting inside there and just getting things rusty in the inside. I don't want to die. Lots of people have been recommending me lately to get a MIG welder and use it for this kind of materials, because the MIG welders are very good for thin metals, like this one that I'm working with. I barely know a little bit about welding. This is a welder that I have. This is a stick welder, and I think they call it stick welder because you need a stick that you put in here. This is a welding rod. This is 6011. You basically put it here, turn it on, and this is what you melt to put the two pieces, the two metals that you want to join together. Then the other system is called the MIG welding. That is the one that I was talking about before. And that one, I think that one works with it's like a constant wire that is inside of like a gun, and then that wire is running from the inside of the gun out, and that is what you melt in to join the two metal pieces together. But that one is used for thin metals like this, and this one is used for thicker metals like half of an inch metal plates, quarter of an inch metal beams. That is very good for it, but this one lacks a lot when it comes to thin metals. But something that I have learned in life is to work with what I have and don't complain about it. And I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there to the point where I can perfectly weld with this stick welder. That is the one that I have now. That was hard, but still being easier than the ones that I gotta do after that one. I'm thinking about it, and the more I think about it, the more I get to the same conclusion that a crane will be just perfect. It's getting cold. It's pretty late now. Those girls are ready to go into their house. They are just screaming like crazy. I'm not gonna be able to get anything else done in here today, but I'm happy with all the progress I got. I got those two beams ready there, and I gotta keep just working my way up until the top of the A-frames over there. Once I get there, I'm gonna be so happy. It's gonna be risky, but I'll probably have a harness or something just to hang myself from there. Wow! This is so beautiful. Good morning, everyone. I'm sticking the head through the window of my tree house over here. And I'm seeing that this is a beautiful and perfect day to build a house. It is wildberry season over here. You see these little, I think these are blueberries, but I gotta admit that this is one of my favorite things of the entire land. Just having things growing around that I can just munch in every time that I get hungry. And one of the best parts is that the wildberry section is right in front of my treehouse, and every time that I come out of there, I just grab a few of them and they're just like, they're perfect. I love this. For Christmas, the only thing that I'm asking for is a crane, nothing else. Oh boy, I was so right when I said that the higher I got, the harder it will get. I'm just right there. And that thing is just so hard. I got the trick of the welding, but now the problem is I have to stand there for like 1 hour. I spent all morning, what time is it now? It's like 12. And I spent all morning just welding that one into place. And just that welder, that thing is like 80 pounds. And lifting that thing up, that is also very hard. But you know what? I'm not gonna complain at all. I am the one who wants this house like this, A shape. I love the design. It's a lot of work, but I got this. I got this, and I'm just taking it slowly but surely. I already reached that spot where when I see down from the top there, I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I fall from here. It's not safe anymore. I'm not willing to do it without the harness. I have to go all the way down to the bit to buy a harness so I can keep building my way up there. I just went up there and my legs started shaking. I was like, nope. So Pablo, ¿cómo estás, Cake? This is one of the next projects that Kake is working on. He's the man here. I'm just his assistant. We're working on closing all this space where the goats usually sleep, because the babies are coming really soon, like in 1, 2 or 3 weeks, somewhere around there, and the baby goats can easily escape through those gaps. And they're gonna be just chewing on Adriana's flowers and just eating everything that they can see around. ¿Quiere escuchar la versión? Cuando se hace tranqui es realmente sorprendente. ¡Moca! Yo no sabía que no veía bien hasta que me puse lentes.
Cuando pones los lentes te das cuenta que estabas a 720, ahora estás a 4K. Y dices, ¡miel!
¡Ay! Al final saco la basura. Salió una anaconda de ahí abajo.
Ahí salió una milímetro.
Pero vamos a todo. Ok, vamos
A la parte.
Kake, aquí. This is how it's looking now. As you can see, that goes all the way around. Kake did most of the job. I was just helping here. And we are missing a lot of work in here. We are missing to put a lot of that wood like here, and also that metal mesh. But this is one of those projects that we usually work on after we're done with our regular day of work, and we still have energy and we want to drop it somewhere, here is where it comes. So is this gonna be a new thing
Every night, baby.
every night? So tomorrow is a pizza night again?
We could. We could do pizza. We could do
Lasagna.
Oh!
Let's do
Look at this! That new pizza oven is our brand new excuse to get extra fluffy. We have been eating so much of the things that we make in there. How was it? Yesterday, the guys made bread. The day before yesterday, we had pizza. We had a pizza party. Then today, more bread with the delicious jelly. That's just perfect. I think in a few weeks, maybe a few months, all of us are gonna be just rolling down the hill. And what a better proof of how much we have been eating, that the pimples that are coming out of my forehead. That's a pizza. That's all the cheese that we put on the pizza. But I don't regret it. I'm proud of it.
Good job.
Kake. Dia.
Déjame tragar.
Every once in a while we do something crazy around here with Kake and Jana. The other day, oh, that was like lots of months ago, we went to town, everyone got this big bucket of ice cream and we ate it all. And today we are doing the same and we're using some white cream. We had so much ice cream. I feel like I'm about to explode. I'm so full. But anyway guys, here is where I cut the cake. Here is where we're gonna leave this episode. Thank you so incredible much for your amazing support. I love you guys. You are amazing. You are the best. And I hope I see you next time.